Well, good afternoon. Um, I had an interaction with someone today, and I rarely have interactions with people. I'll be honest with you. Um, but I put up a meme, I guess a couple days ago. When the grandkids got down here, new baby was having to read his school book, which is called "School is Cool," and he's having trouble reading, so we're having to bear down on him a little bit, teaching him how to read. But he looked up and just out of the blue, he said, "School is cool, except in Texas where them people get shot or something like that. The kids get shot." Over the years, New Baby has given me several inspirations. One was a couple of years ago, 3 years ago, when Joe, his father, stepfather, would go in the woodshed and make toys for Christmas and bring them out, homemade toys. And Joe had died, and the little boy went, and he was knocking on the woodshed door, waiting on Joe to come out. And I kind of titled the article in the Tribune, "The Unanswered Door," the door that will never be opened again. So when he said that, it had several layers to it. Number one, the person that took exception to it implied that she didn't know of any children who read would talk like that, using dem, D-E-M, instead of them, T-H-E-M. I hate to be the one to tell her this, but children often talk like that as they develop their tongues and their muscles in their mouth to pronounce English properly. Okay. The other thing was, she said that I was either making light or being cruel about the tragedy in Santa Fe. Well, and I'm not going to back up 1 inch. If y'all are waiting on an apology or something like that, you're not going to get it because I don't do that kind of stuff. The meme was meant to bring out a dramatic point that even a 7-year-old child was aware that there is something wrong in our schools. That was the whole purpose of the meme. Okay. I don't know the politics of this lady. I don't know anything about her or anything like that. So I'm not going to make any assumptions. I'm not going to do any ad hominem, see, I can't even talk, attacks on her. But I will say that she became, it was the old "I'm offended" thing. I'll just be honest with you. The old "I'm offended" thing. And when I write, everything I do is cutting edge. That's how I make my bones, fellas. Everything I do is cutting edge. I reach in and I drag things out that no one wants to say. I say things that no one wants to hear half the time, but I say things as I see it. I am not politically correct. I call the shots exactly as they are, okay? I insinuated on one of my articles this week that the shooter in Santa Fe was a homosexual. And I did that because I saw his picture. And he said he was picked on. And everybody didn't like him and all that kind of stuff. Well, I went to school in Texas, and it didn't take a whole lot to put that together, okay? Anyway, I put up what I put up. I also put it up on Doc Green's page, the amazing Doc Green. You can see it there. And while she was posting her little comments and being offended and having to go to her safe spot, her safe place and everything, I've been steadily pulling here in my hometown to get metal detectors in the schools. I have been doing real things to try to protect real kids. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to back up 1 inch. Not 1 inch. If you're offended by what I write, it's real easy. There's a button right here. You just push that button. You don't have to read it. Okay? I suggest you read it. I suggest you listen. Because real kids got shot. Because liberals, and I'm not saying this lady's a liberal, but liberals put the gun in that young man's hands.
Get your phone out of my face!